Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and come join the family. Listen, BONK is tanking right now. BONK is falling hard, and Shiba Inu will follow if it keeps falling at this rate. But that is not in fear, all right? So this is that time where it's a crossroads, where you have to trust what you see happening with crypto. You have to make an educated decision, and the way is not clear. It's foggy, okay? And I know that it is scary. I'm going to ask you again, do you have your rent money? Do you have your mortgage money? Have you ransomed your wife? Have you sold your firstborn? Because these are the times that causes you sleepless nights with crypto. Are you all in meme coins and no altcoins and no layer ones? Those are mistakes, and I beg you to balance your portfolios, okay? So you should not have more money in alts than you do. You should not have more money in meme coins than you do altcoins. And you should not have more money in altcoins than you do layer ones and Bitcoin, all right? Like Bitcoin and Ethereum. For those of you that are new, all right? So I'm going to tell you right off the top that I actually bought. I see it as an opportunity. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but I got to give you both sides of the coin, okay? I have to invoke a little fear in you so you don't do anything foolish, all right? All right, so we're not here to gamble. We're here to make money. So we got it falling, and let's see what's going on right now. So this is not good, but it could be good down the road. So as we could see, hourly, this is the crypto bubble, hourly, we see nothing but a sea of red. So remember the other day when I did that? There was no big deal. When I went to the day, we saw a lot of green. What do we see on this one? This turnaround, all red. Look at that. PEPE down 17%. Now, some of these numbers are not going to line up, right? You're going to see in a minute. BONK down 19%. BONK is actually down 20% on some apps. So you're going to see variations in numbers. Near, look at that, down 21%. And look at that. WIF, down 20%. Even Doge, 9.4%. Let's go for the week. Still a lot of what? Red. A lot of red, especially with these coins, including coins like Matic. Look at that. Including the alts are down. And so for the month, we still get a lot of green, but yeah, that's still not good enough. That's still not good enough because a lot of people bought in late. You see Floki, PEPE, and SHIB are still up, right? WIF is still up. BONK is still up for the month, but a lot of people bought in late. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to go to biggest losers, right? Bobo, there again, the biggest loser. Now, just because it's the biggest loser, what I'm going to talk about BONK is that the ones that swing the most, that lose the most, are actually the ones that gain the most when Bitcoin returns. So we got to talk about Bitcoin and line all of this stuff up. All right, let's keep it going. So if I go down, you could see, look at that, side by side, just like I was saying in an earlier video, BONK and PEPE are down about the same, okay? And as you go down, you can see the coins that are down the most, right? Let's go right over here. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, let's go straight to BONK. And I got something to show you with BONK. You know what, I'm gonna go to the phone. And I'm gonna just show you guys where I am and how my mind thinks. The very first thing I do when something like this happens is I check the price of Bitcoin, right? Always check the price of Bitcoin to see what's fully going on and before you panic. So I just snapped this on my phone. It was just easier, okay? So we see BONK here, right? For the month, we're still up 70%. So we're looking at the month and I'm trying to see, okay, where is a buying opportunity? Where's the buying opportunity? So for the month, you could see we're up 70%. Look here, I got that on March 1st. So the beginning of this month, the low was where we are right now. You see that? All those zeros in 22. And look at that. So that is March 1st. So you got 4 zeros in 22. That is the buy price, right? So when we go back to the chart, where we are, though it's 19% down, 4 zeros and 22. The question is, were you buying when it was 35% higher than this? And are you afraid to buy now? Because this is a psychological test, right? This is a psychological test if you ask me. I can't assure it. No one knows 100%, but this is what I do know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, after the halving, which has not happened, so the halving has not occurred yet, Bitcoin generally, the new highs, the lows of the new cycle is higher than the highs of the previous cycle. That has happened every cycle after the halving. But we do know that this time is a little different because everything is off whack. The spot ETFs, a lot of money got pumped into Bitcoin, and the alts start moving behind the memes, which is out of line. It's usually the layer ones, the alts, and then the memes, right? But the memes took off prematurely, and Bitcoin, the entire cycle moved before the halving. So there's a lot of fear, all right? And I can't look you in the eye and tell you 100% this is just a fluke. All I could tell you is I am thinking with my head and not my heart. And my head is telling me to look at Bitcoin, right? I want you to do your own due diligence. So Larry is not telling you to buy. And it's showing me, like I forestated in an earlier video, until Bitcoin breaks under, that's why I have the red line here, 59, I will not be in fear, okay? I will not be in fear until Bitcoin breaks under 59, then I will tap out, right? So as we could see here, it looks like some sort of retracement. I'm looking at this in real time. So it looks like I need to really strike some lines, but it looks like some sort of retracement going on here. And so I really have to run some tighter technicals, okay? And we can get back down to 64, okay? Right now we're at 66 at the time of filming this, right? But we know that the previous cycle highs was just under 69. Let's just call it 69. So the high of the previous cycle, which is in 2021, was 69 for Bitcoin. So my question to you in the short term is, do you believe that Bitcoin is going to at least get to this year's high, which is, let's just call it 73, okay? So when was it 73? That was March 14th. It was 73. So let's go to BONK. Let's go to the week. So that was March 14th. So let's go to the 14th. And on the 14th, BONK is 4035. You see that? 4035. That means that if BONK gets back to 4035 from 4022, that's up over 50% if my math serves me right. 50% move. So now, this is a moment of truth. Do you tap out in fear or do you buy? Well, I'm going to buy just like I bought some Shiba Inu last year, which I'm going to share with you later. And then I'm going to share with you down the road how much I bought. But I'm not going to do that now because I don't want anybody FOMOing in, all right? But I see it to be a buying opportunity. Let's go back. So now we could see on the week, we're down 30% for the week. And if you ask me, I always look at the week chart and see what the lowest price is. Well, we're here right now. So that's why I'm making this video. We are at the lowest price. And what's going to follow is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu now is down, look at that, for the day by 11%. But for the week, we're down, look at that, 24%, right? And so Shiba Inu will follow BONK. And so I'll just keep it in a nutshell and tell you the ones that run up the most are the ones that will fall the most. So Shiba Inu is more stable. So let's bring Doge in, right? Doge is more stable than Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is more stable than BONK, right? But when Bitcoin falls, right, Doge is still the most stable. Shiba Inu falls the most, and then, Shiba Inu falls more than Doge, then BONK falls more than Shiba Inu, right? BONK, bigger risk, bigger reward. If you want safety, then Doge, as far as the meme coin, is more safe. Then we have more movement with Shiba Inu and even more movement. Remember that slingshot, right? Rubber band, slingshot, okay? And so that's what I want to share with you guys. Answer me, or should I say riddle me this. Are you buying or are you selling? And so this applies to all of the memes, all of them, all right? So let's go to some of the memes. Let's go to, as you could see, Floki. Let's look at Floki. Now it's down 17%, right? Look at the week, 37%, right? And so the ones that have PEPE will probably line with BONK, as you see, is very similar. Look at that. For the day, down 18%, right? So PEPE is down 18% for the day, and BONK is down 30%. Look at that. Let's go for the day. 18% for the day. So these memes will fall, all right? Let's go back to Bitcoin because I believe, this is what I believe. It's not factual, but it's just what I believe. I believe during this cycle that Bitcoin, after the halving, and it could take to the end of the year, or it could happen right after the halving. No one knows. I believe, me personally, that Bitcoin will reach at least 80,000, okay? That's what I see based on how it's act in past halving cycles and in past cycles, okay? After the halving, okay? So that's what I want to point out to you guys. So really, I really just keep it real. I just want to ask you, are you buying or are you selling? Now, I'm not telling you, Larry Jones is not telling you, load up, load up, load up. You're going to see those, right? And then you're going to see some videos that say, I told you guys, this was all a farce. You're suckers and all of this. All I know is that I'm making a calculated, educated decision to buy more because that's what it takes when you are dealing with crypto. You got to have guts. So when others are in fear, I'm being brave. Now, that doesn't work all of the time. Sometimes you run from a bear and run into a lion, okay? But this is what I feel. You tell me what you feel. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Please don't fall for any spam. Never send money or crypto to anyone. So what I'm going to do tonight, I am going to do this tonight, all right? Tonight, for those of you that have the class, Stock Up You, where I do have a full chapter for those of you that are new in crypto, I am going to go over some tools to help you make and save money with these crypto plays. As a matter of fact, I have some limit calls already out there waiting for some of these levels. So I'm going to go over that. The class will be the top link below, Stock Up You. For those of you, that know how to set a limit order, you tell me where your number is. Tell me where your number is, all right? And tell me what app you're using. But mostly tell me Are you afraid of what's happening with BONK and SHIB, and the other alts will follow? You can see they're already reacting negatively. Or is this a buying opportunity? And then I want you guys to look at the week before you make a purchase, and then look at the month, right? Is this a gift or is this a rug pull, right? For me right now, I'm going to go to bed and sleep like a baby. And I am going to commit to believing that it's a buying opportunity because I've been here so many times before. Remember, when it comes to crypto, you do you. You got to do your due diligence, okay? You cannot play with money that you can't afford to let hang for another 4 years, another cycle, right? But if you accumulate more when it's low, when Bitcoin spikes and these memes wait until the coast is clear and they run up, you'll be thankful that you had guts, right? Love you guys. Remember, check out Stock Up You. Come join the family. Learn and earn, all right, for a lifetime. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.